Hello everybody, welcome back to more Snatcher on the Sega CD. This music is jamming. Just been sitting here zoning out to it. Let you listen to it for a second. Just on kind of a short loop. Okay, so right now, the navigator, our little helper, Metal Gear, he works as a video phone connection, a save. He's our safe station, basically, and he can also be used as a flashlight when you're in a dark area. His flashlight ability. And he can scan and give us more information. I think some other commands will open up, possibly. Right now, that's all we have. We've done everything here, so we just need to enter the turbo cycle. Here we go. Metal Gear. We're in the turbo cycle. Operation is computer controlled. Where would you like to go? So we can exit. We can go to the factory ruins, which is where we need to go. And then Gillian's home, but we can go there afterwards. We need to go here first. It's the most critical. And we'll get other locations that we can travel to. So here we go.
Now departing for the abandoned factory.
My first day on the job, and now this. Ace Junker Gibson is cornered a suspected snatcher. I wonder if this guy really is a snatcher. Guess I'll find out now if all that training really paid off.
We've arrived at the abandoned factory. What would you like to do? Right, so we can go back to the Junker headquarters or our house, but we want to exit. We've arrived at the abandoned factory. This is where Jean called from. Let's look around at the building. It's a battered old factory. Judging from its design, I'd say it dates back from the period when manned production techniques were still used. It appears abandoned. Let's look at it again. It has an eerie atmosphere about it. Yeah, it looks haunted. Let's look at the sky. The sky is getting quite dark. It looks like a storm may be coming in. Staring at the sky like that isn't going to bring rain, you know. Let's look at the area. This place is quite run down. It looks deserted too. Right. I love these kinds of graphics. These reminds me of Sierra games. Space Quest, King's Quest. Investigate. Building. The building is heavily damaged. It's probably been abandoned since the last century.
Oh no!
What was that?
A male scream. Perhaps something has happened to Jean-Jacques. Gillian, please use extreme caution. I read multiple moving objects within the factory. This could indicate the presence of snatchers or insectors.
Insectors? What in the world's that?
A spider-like robot used by snatchers as security devices. Though compact in size, they are armed with needle guns. Use extreme caution.
Okay. Yeah, we already heard, or well, we read about insectors. Okay, Okay, anything else we can do here? There's nothing unusual here. There's no sign that anybody's around. So yeah, we just heard somebody like scream. It's not good. Motion detector. Metal, are you reading anything? I show multiple moving objects within the building. Gillian, we should check out that scream we heard. Let's head into the factory. Okay, possessions. So even though we have a gun and stuff, we can't look at it in here. See if we can use this. Sorry, Gillian, I can't get a clearer frequency at this location. Why not, Metal? It's probably due to the presence of Snow 9. Snow 9. It's a bioengineered form of pollen which interferes with radio transmissions. Right. Let's make a save. You have to say you're allowing it to overwrite. It's kind of a process here. Got to press the interact key like 20 times before you get control again. Okay, so the only option we have left here is to enter. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, we're going in. Keep your blaster ready. Push the A button to draw your blaster. We've entered the factory. This is the spot where he placed that video phone call. Okay, look. Ground. There's debris everywhere. Please watch your step. There are pipes running everywhere. The ceiling looks quite weak. The building is severely damaged. It should be demolished. It's been weakened by rust in several places. The pipe. Okay. I think you'll see a flashing arrow pointing down if there's more than the first 5 options to look at. That way you know there's another screen of like questions you could ask a character. Okay, let's investigate the ground. I scanned the area with my sensors, but I cannot pick up anything special. The wall. Looks like the concrete here is quite corroded. It says die punk over there. Excuse me. Ceiling. This place looks as if it could collapse at any moment. We must be careful. There's nothing special here. Where's Jean Jack anyway? Yeah, that's really hot. I'm going to have a blister there. He touched a hot pipe. Be careful, the surface is hot due to steam within. Motion detector. Metal, aren't you picking anything up? Nothing's moving. That's odd. What happened to Jean? Or Jean? Keep wanting to say Jean or Jean. Listen. I'm not picking up any sounds. Okay. So we just need to move. Advance. Forward. Alright, now moving ahead.
What the?
It's Little John.
Little John?
Yes, Jean-Jacques Gibson's personal navigator.
Little John. Okay. Let's look at Lil John. Got any crunk juice, Little John? Metal Gear. Oh my, Little John's been demolished. There's no way to repair damage this bad. Ceiling. ceiling's been damaged. Some of the wiring is sticking out. Oops, did the ceiling again. Little John's parts are spread everywhere. This is awful. There's wreckage everywhere. I don't detect anything special. We already looked at Little John. So just another Gene Jack Gibson, I think, the guy that we're here to find. This was his navigator. Boy, they really wasted him. Okay, investigate. Water's dripping from the sprinkler. Those drops really echo in here. I don't see anything that would help our investigation. I can only find Little John's memory chip. You can only find it. Well, take it. Little John. Boy, they wasted him. Where's his chip? The charring indicates he was hit by fire from a laser cannon. Nearly all of his circuits are burned completely through. His functions have been completely terminated. Nevertheless, his memory may be all or partially intact. Where's Gibson? The navigator never leaves his runner's side unless there is a very serious reason. We have to hurry. Gibson's in trouble. Okay. Let's investigate the memory chip.
Well, what do you think? Can you get this memory chip out of there in one piece?
I will attempt it. Now retrieving memory chip. Memory chip retrieved.
Okay. Now can we look at it? Motion detector. Hey, Metal, aren't you picking up anything? No, nothing. We're the only thing moving. Okay. Listen. I can't confirm any sound except for the water drops and Little John's shorting out. Possessions? Look. No. What about the memory chip? Okay, there it is. So I went to use Metal Gear, and now we have report analysis results. Little memory. I'm afraid I cannot analyze another navigator's memory. Oh. We'll have to go back to headquarters to process it. Let's just hope there's something left. We'll have to give it to Harry, I guess, and he can look at it. Okay. So move. Advance forward. Alright, now moving ahead. Things are scattered all over the floor. Please watch your step. Besides the large pillar across the floor, there is nothing unusual. There's nothing special here. We're the only ones in the area. Metal, anything on your sensors? No, I'm not getting any reading. It's uncomfortably quiet here. Okay, move ahead. Wait, there's a figure on the floor. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Look. Ground. He dropped his blaster here. Look. Blaster. It's been crushed flat. This would take incredible strength. Look. Body.
Dear God.
Gene. Gibson. It's Gibson. My God, his head's been twisted completely off. Corpse. Jeez, I wish I didn't have to meet him like this. I can't believe they killed Gene. I don't see anything else special. There is evidence of a struggle on the ground here, but I can't interpret it. Gene's blaster's been bent like a twig. Corpse. He's still warm. That scream we heard was no doubt his. What killed him? His head has been twisted off. He died instantly. It would take incredible strength to do this. It's an old type blaster. It's definitely Gene's. It's still warm. He probably fired several shots. Metal Gear, anything on your sensors? No, I'm not getting any reading. It's uncomfortably quiet here. Okay. It's rough. Move. Retreat. Okay, I didn't want to go this far back. Alright. That's probably one of the most graphic scenes in the game, I think. Hopefully YouTube won't give me grief over it. I'm gonna try to leave it in. I'm not gonna blur it unless I have to. Investigate Gibson. Look, Gene's holding something in his right hand. Investigate. Gibson.
An analysis of Jean's stomach reveals a major lesion on the caloric region of the gastric membrane.
So, Jean had an ulcer, huh?
Yes. In addition, I read a substantial quantity of partially digested organic compounds.
Organic compounds. If you can determine the composition and the degree to which the food's been digested, we may be able to figure out where Jean's been.
This music track is pretty loud in the game, so it'll drown out a lot of dialogue, unfortunately. Okay. Completely search the body. I've recorded all the images. Investigate blaster. Old type blaster. Organic compounds.
Now making incision in Jean's stomach to analyze organic compounds present.
Gross.
Analysis complete. Results on the display. Results of the analysis indicate the organic compounds are primarily composed proteins that have been exposed to digestive acids for approximately 3 hours. Amino acid structure of the protein suggests the meat is that of a buffalo.
Buffalo meat?
Yes, buffalo meat. The results indicate that Jean ate buffalo meat somewhere about 3 hours before he was killed.
Okay, so he's got buffalo meat in his stomach. Weird. So sometimes when you come back to these situations here, you can do more stuff. I'm not picking up any sounds. Okay. I think we're done here. Just do these real quick again, just to make sure. Okay, clothing. There we go. There was a key in one of his pockets. It's hair. He's holding several strands of hair. In addition, there is skin tissue under his nails, probably from him scratching his attacker. Okay, that's good. Got this too out of the clothes by doing it again. Wait, there's a scrap of paper in one of his pockets. Search the house. So sometimes you got to keep doing stuff and you'll get more responses. I don't think we'll find any more evidence in his belongings. Okay. Let's look at the key. This item is quite an antique, just being a key. Let me take a sip of drink here. Okay. Scrap of paper. Search the house. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, investigate the hair.
Now analyzing recovered hair sample.
This is an investigation game as well.
On the display.
Detective.
1. Chromosomal analysis of cells from the papilla and root reveal 46XY. Subject is male. 2. Hair color, brown. Hair structure reading of 65 indicates European subject, wavy hair. 3. Attachment of root structure and thickness of the base of the strand suggest hair was pulled out of follicle. 4. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type A, Rh factor negative. 5. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the strand of hair was pulled from the scalp of Jean's attacker during their struggle. This strand of hair almost certainly came from a male European, blood type A negative Snatcher.
Okay. Excuse me. I hope you're able to hear all that. Sorry it's not subtitled, but it's not. Excuse me. I've already analyzed the hair sample. Okay, let's look at the blaster again, or no, the skin sample.
Now analyzing recovered tissue sample.
This was under his nails. So,
Analysis complete. Results on the display. 1. Enzyme antibody analysis indicates subject is blood type O, Rh factor negative. 2. Chromosomal analysis of cells in the sample reveal 46XX. Subject is female. 3. Cell component distribution indicates presence of artificial protein compounds. 4. Number of melanocytes in sample indicates that subject is Caucasian. The results of the analysis strongly suggest that the tissue sample, a cluster of skin cells, was scraped from the subject during a struggle with Jean. These skin cells almost certainly came from a female European, blood type O negative Snatcher.
so maybe there's more than one Snatcher involved. Gibson said, I've cornered a probable male Snatcher. Excuse me. There's two. The hair in his hand he ripped out of a male Snatcher's head, and the skin samples under the nails was from a female Snatcher. We should search John's jeans, personal belongings. Something may turn up. You're right, we might find some kind of a clue. Okay, skin sample. I've already analyzed it. So you have to do all this stuff to progress things too. Bending a blaster like this is well beyond the strength of any human. No doubt it was a Snatcher. What is this key for? I don't know of anywhere where old keys like this are still used. Metal, hang on to this key as evidence, okay? Alright, I'll store it. Well, he's using an old style blaster, and he's using an old style key for his house. It's written on ordinary paper. Who knows? These could be Jean's last words. Metal, keep this as evidence, will you? Alright, now storing paper scrap in my internal chamber.
I'm reading movement.
Ooh, somebody. Two of them. Something just ran across that doorway.
Snatchers?
Unable to confirm. I suggest we investigate.
I wasn't done here. Investigate. I think that's it. Okay, let's go. Moving ahead. It's a dead end. A dead end. Then where did the Snatchers go? Look front. Is that what I picked? Yeah. It's blocked by a cave-in. We can't go any further. Okay. Well, what was that? See, now we got new options. Look, dirt, and sand. There must be several tons of earth here. Okay. Investigate front. I don't see any way out from here. Dirt and sand. There's no way we could possibly move this out of the way. That's weird. Then where did those Snatchers go? They definitely headed in this direction, didn't they? Are you okay, Gillian? That's weird. I was fine until a moment ago. Please stay quiet. What's wrong, Metal? Maybe it's a sensor defect, but I think I'm picking up a sound off in the distance. Can you hear it, Gillian? That's odd. Seems like my ears are going out on me. Maybe it's due to a change in air pressure. Okay. Investigate. Exit. There's no other way out of here unless they liquefied themselves. They must have gotten out some other way. There's a beep sound. I hear it. Metal, anything on your sensors? No, I'm not getting any reading. I hear something which sounds like a timer. Well, that's not good. So maybe we should back up. Alright, I'm moving back. Wait, I can hear something. I can't hear a thing. Try turning up the volume on the TV. Let's listen. I hear something which sounds like a timer. Okay, move, retreat. Wait, I can hear something. You can hear sound of that of a timer. Quiet. There, can you hear it? I'm picking something up from the direction of Little John. I thought Little John's functions were totally dead.
Whoa!
It's time bomb.
Evacuate immediately! There is little time!
Anything could happen. You should probably save frequently just to be safe. Okay, make a quick save. How about that? Let's get out of here then. And sectors, use your blaster. Uh-oh. I know I've practiced enough. No, we haven't. Just remember in these segments you have to hold the direction of the enemy. When you let go of the D-pad, it recenters. Luckily, you don't have to reload. You have unlimited ammo. These things can kill you. That's your life bar on the bottom. It's just on a timed thing. Just keep shooting. Nice. The motion rating has vanished. Okay. Exit.
We're getting out of here.
Sorry, I cannot go with you!
What's wrong with you? Hurry it up.
I am incapable of locomotion!
What on earth are you blabbering about? Let's go. It's gonna blow.
Please save yourself! I am paralyzed with fear!
Oh, I can't believe this stupid robot. Come on.
Boom. Good boom.
Jeez, my ears are really ringing.
That's because you left the volume turned up.
Damn snatchers.
There is no need for concern. I have stored all the information about the evidence and the area in my memory. We should return to Junker headquarters. We've returned to Junker headquarters.
Ooh, that was some first day.
Now entering the building. We've entered the lobby.
Gillian, I heard about Jean.
I'm sorry. I wish I could have done more.
You performed your duties quite satisfactorily.
That's right, it's not your fault, Gillian. Don't worry about it. By the way, the chief is waiting for you.
This is the chief's office.
Well, Seed, that was a pretty rough first assignment to draw. You made a great effort, though. I've studied the data transmitted back by Metal Gear, so I know all about what happened out there. It's too bad about Gibson. He was a great junker. Seed, I need you to take over for him. You're the only one I've got left who can battle this Snatcher menace.
Okay guys, with that, we will conclude this video, and when we come back, we'll go through the headquarters again and see what trouble we can get into. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.